morning, everyone, and excuse my croaky throat. We are at Friday, and I have a personal haul. So I've got stamps and I've got dies, and I have done a little bit of cutting and a little bit of stamping, but there's a couple of things that I might stamp out that I think are quite cute. So we'll get through them. Right, first up, I've got some Halloweeny stamps, and I'm trying to think. I'm just grabbing a sheet of white paper, because I think if I pop it underneath, it's going to be a lot easier to see. I love that candy corn. It's, very hand drawn. And that one there, because that can be a peppermint candy too. And then you've got a Halloween pumpkin-y scary bag. And I just love those mushrooms coming out of the cauldron. So that's one set of stamps. And I also got the matching dies. And then I got another set of Halloweeny stamps, because I really do love them. I love this pumpkin. It reminds me of a clam. And then you got that rather annoyed looking cat, and then you got the mummy. Try and get rid of the reflections there. You've got lots of different little cute sentiments that go with it. And once again, I've got the matching dies. And then I've got a Christmassy one, which is little candies and penguins, little snowman there, and a little Christmas bear. And I love the tiny little elements. Like you've got the little snowman ice pop, and then you've got the little gingerbread man. We've got a set of gifts and sentiments. And you can't really see that very clearly, but that's a little snowman ice cream cone, a snow cone. And more sentiments. Once again, I've got the matching dies. And then I've got these really sweet little ghosties. Aren't they gorgeous? I have stamped some of these out. And then you've got lovely little sentiments again with those. But just really cute. Look at the tiny little spider hanging off that hat. So I've got those. And I've got some party birdies. I've had my eyes on these for quite a while, I have to say. And for me personally, I think they're going to be great just stamped on watercolour cardstock, and then just loosely watercoloured in really bright, happy colours, yellows, greens and pinks and blues, just like on the website. So I really love that. Really, really cute. I love the little separate balloons, and I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? That party blowy thing. Yeah. Right. Back to more Halloween. Look at that crow. I just absolutely love the detail in that. Look at the eyeball. Wonderful. Got the little voodoo doll on the shelf with his melted candle. And there she is, my little witch, and the bat. Almost gargoyle-ish with a bag of candy. And then you've got the eyeballs growing off the trees. And you've got a cocktail, look, in a martini glass. You've also got an eyeball. Love it. And this one can be used for Christmas. 'Tis the season to sparkle. Love it. And then next up is another Halloweeny. And we've got a pumpkin head girl. We've got a great ghost, and I love this pumpkin in the top hat. Sentiments again. It's got a little boo on his sign. And there we've got a pumpkin and a candy cane, coming out of a pot or a bag there. We've got a lovely little potion bottle. And I love this, Batty for you. Because you could use that as Halloween as well. And then you've got this little swag of eyeballs and pumpkins, and I think that's a little mushroom. But once again, also got the dies. And then finishing off my stamps, I had to get strawberries, and I got that upside down, haven't I? There we go. I don't think they quite got that sentiment correct, but you know too much, really. Yeah, I don't think they translated that one correctly. The good things in life are better with you. That's a lovely sentiment. A great one for Halloween as well. But you know me and strawberries. And I did actually do those, and I used a bit of glossy accents on them. Right, so those are my stamps, and now I'm going to share my dies. So I've got this gorgeous tag, and you get the strengthening piece there that goes on the top that you can cut in a different colour. I have cut this out. You get a reinforcer and you get a spare heart, and it also cuts that heart out, so you basically get 2 hearts per cut. But it's just gorgeous. You know me, I love little things like that. Now, you will have seen I have huge versions of this which will hold a complete full file size, and you can use book rings or hang them. But this is a small one that can be used on ATCs or onto tags, or even use it as a bag topper. It's just really lovely. And what it is a bunch of olive leaves. Really like that. So I've treated myself to that one. And then you will have seen I've got this version that's larger. If you go through my personal haul videos, you'll see it. And it's the one with all the lemon branches. And these are the separate lemons that you can get. So they can be used anywhere and on anything. I do love fruity stuff. So those are my lemons, and they're a great size. And then going out of season, and I'm trying to find the other one because I know I've got 2 of them, and I've ordered the matching stamps for these, and these are rabbits, and they come with different items of clothing, and you've got the little paint bucket there, and you've got the drips, and you've got a little brush. So he actually holds the brush in his hands. And then you've just got layering pieces like for the arms and stuff like that. Tiny little bow there. So that's one of those things that I'm going to have to make for you to see. I'll probably do makes from this haul for next Friday. And then we've got the rabbit who's sitting down, and he may have fallen down because all of these are just a bunch of broken little eggs. And then you've got the little puddles that the broken eggs will stand in. And then you've got the yolks. So he cuts out, and then you've got separate little trousers that he wears and a little t-shirt piece. So as I say, you know, they don't look like much when you've got them like that, but done up, they're really lovely. And then this one, yeah, I actually surprised myself with this one because this is, yeah, the second time I bought it. I rarely double order on anything, so I must really love this one. That's all I'm going to say. And it is a gorgeous Christmas ornament with many layers that can be cut in different colours. And because you can build it up, you can turn it into an intricate shaker or do anything with it. But it scales down in size, and you've got like all the little dotty pieces, or you've got the stitched one there, or you've got this huge stitched one that you can just about see going on. And I've made this so that I will be able to measure it. But as I said, I obviously loved it so much, I went and got it again. And then next up is strawberries in a basket. I've been looking at this for quite a while. These are the basket handles that go down here. And I thought I've got to get it because I'm just strawberry mad, and you know, I might regret it if I don't get it. And I also thought this section here would complement the strawberry stamp, and as I said, I have stamped that and cut it out, so I'll show you what I mean with that in a second. And then next up, because you have to, is a stamp plate die. Now what this does is it cuts out, this one will cut out a whole stamp strip, and you can put whatever you want and you can tear them apart. Or you can use this, which will layer on top of this to give a different colour frame, and then all of the squares pop out so that you can pop them back in. And I've actually done this, so I'll be able to show you. But I've also ordered the ticket version of this. It hasn't arrived yet, maybe in the next couple of weeks, but I just love stuff like this, so I had to have it. I just think it's great, and I'll measure that for you in a second. And then next up, because you know me, little folders, ATCs, little cards, and you've also got the slip pockets, and I've cut this one out as well. But you've got this great embossing, and this one will fit inside here, and then you can actually fit this one to the back of the folder, or leave it you know, floating free and add your ATCs and stuff. So this is gorgeous. Or you could just pop this in a card and stick all your gift cards in there. So I just love that, really love it. And then last but not least, you've seen me with my lemon border, and this one is the olive tree border, which is the large version, don't know where I put it, of this one. So if you see, this will fit onto tags and stuff. This will go onto book edges, card borders, onto the edge of a file, and this is huge. And I will measure this. So if I can drag my ruler out and get the correct measurements there, it's 9 3/4 inches. That's how big that is. It is huge. Right, so where are my makes? I need to get my makes. Right, so first of all, I'll show you that ornament that I bought twice. So a peachy keen stamp on there, a little bit of chalk, a couple of dots and a little bow, and you've got a sweet little tag, or you can even hang that on your tree, or, you know, just pop it on a card. So that's the first one, and I'm digging out my Shelley ruler, and that is 3 1/16. That's the width of that, but it's just really cute. And going through here is the tag that I showed that will cut out the hearts, and of course as you cut out another colour you end up with another one, so I just did opposite colours, but it's just really lovely. I absolutely love it. And the size of that is 3 7/16, and the width is 1 7/8. So gorgeous, gorgeous. So we've got those, and then this is the little book piece that's folded out, but what I'll do is I'll rest it there while I show you this one. This one is the folder. So this is the little card, that's the larger card, and I've glued my pocket slits to it, and you can see this will slot inside, so you can, you know, go in and just layer up your bits of ephemera or whatever you want to put in there. So that's how that works, and those are all of those separate pieces, but I just love that detail on it. And that will close up, and of course if you wanted to, which is why I just put this down here, you can, whoops, let's sort myself out, pop that onto there and glue it down, so you've got yourself a little mini file holder. I just think that's gorgeous. Well, as I said, you know, imagine that this is a bag, and that is your topper. You could do it like that, and just thread your ribbon through in a little bow on the top of a bag, but just really cute. And I love this, absolutely love it. Well, you know me, I just love little things. Little things are great for putting little things in. And now onto the stamps. Now I stamped out a couple from one of the Halloween sets. So I did the pumpkin and I did the mummy. Look at that mummy. And that is using the die to cut it out. I just think he's hilarious. So we've got the mummy and we've got the little clam-like pumpkin, and then I did the strawberry. So if I go back in and get this, because this is what was on my mind when I bought it. I'm losing everything on the table now, it's all sliding off the pile. Was this basket, I thought obviously it's going to have all of those strawberries in it, but it's got another use because I actually stamped, and I hope you can see that, I put glossy accents on, and I thought it would look lovely, you know, coming over the edge of that basket. And then with the stamp set you get another bit, so you know you can kind of like tuck things behind and layer them up. And then that's the little flower bit, and I've used the dies to cut them out, and that can go in there as well. Just get a close up. And then the other little strawberry could just, you know, be resting down there on my card. So I thought, you know, well, I'm going strawberry mad, and I got this. I did get the strawberry stamp set, you know, just so that I can do stuff like that, so that it's got a double purpose. So those are the strawberry stamps, and I'll put that back down there. Sorry if I went blurred. And next up is the stamp strips, and I'll measure these. But there's the little ghosts. So those are the bits that cut out. So the frame is layered back on top, and then you pop your little squares on when you've stamped and coloured them, or pretty pattern paper, or little flowers, or whatever you want to put on there. And I just did a boost strip. So that's using one of those stamp sets that I got today. And I just think that's really cute, because that could go on a card, you know, a little mini slimline. 6 inches, that's how big it is. And then if I go along here so that you can 1 5/16. So the size of the actual cutout bit for your stamp to fit in is 1 1/8. So it's still quite a nice size. I've got my thumb on there so you can see how much size you've got to sort of like stamp and colour. So I did the Halloweeny one, and I also did a Christmas one, so that you could see it looking differently. And this is using one of my new stamp sets again. And there's that lovely snow cone, and there's my little bear. So just really quick and easy. Right, there is a couple of stamps in there that I haven't stamped yet that I want to stamp, so I'm just going to pause and clear the table. Right, so I've made a little bit of space here, and I just want to stamp the crow and the eyeball, because they hold a great deal of fascination for me. So I'm just going to open up this package, because I put all my dies in, and it's always the best way to store your stuff so you don't lose them. Right, so I'm getting out the eyeball stamp, and I'm also going to get out the crow stamp, because I just want to see what they look like. But as I said, you know, I am going to come up on Friday next week and do a couple of projects using these. I just want to know what it looks like. I'm using Ranger, what am I using? Distress Archival. So I've got a little bit on there. I'm going to stamp him off. And put some pressure without squishing. So there's my little crow. What a handsome fellow. And then I want to see the eyeball. Ooh, imagine doing a border of these, or just stamping them as a background, and then you know, colouring them in different colours. I want to have a look at that. Yeah, got an eyeball and I've got a crow. And I wonder what that girly looks like. While I'm here, I might as well stamp the girly, because she looks like me. I think she does. She looks like me when I'm annoyed. Right, so I've got some ink on that, and let's have a look. Apply an even amount of pressure. There she is. Oh, bless her. She looks so sweet. Right. That is what I have got for you today. And I do thank you so much for joining me. You have an absolutely awesome weekend. And I am going to be up on Monday with a huge Panelisa design team haul. Thanks so much for watching. And as usual, all links below. Bye.